Little Rock. Tell me what that girl looked like.
Oh man, I loved her. I forget her name. Oh wait, I think it was Ruth.
Okay.
She was a heavy set, big old yellow gal, and had buck teeth. It had a gap between the teeth. That's what it was. And she was like honey colored skin, and she had like her hair was not really long. It was.
How tall do you think she was?
She was about 5'7".
How much do you think she weighed?
She weighed about close to 200, about 170.
Pretty big girl.
Yeah.
Right. Now, where did you meet her at?
Okay, down in the crack house. Her and about 6 other girls were sitting on the porch. The dude selling crack in there. I stopped to go in there. I seen the girl. That's why I stopped. We stayed together 2 days or more. I think about 3 days. We was going shoplifting. We went to Sears. We went to Kroger's, and that's where I got busted.
Mm-hmm.
They took me to jail, and she went and stayed in the car. And the manager of Kroger's, I guess he got tired of her laying up on his property in that car. He called the station where I was at in North Arkansas to drop the charges. Mm-hmm. So he can come down and get this gal and car out of here. They cut me loose. So we was headed toward with that place where Walmart's original store bent. I whooped off the road and back into that little woods. It was a cornfield back there. I pulled through it, and on the other side of the cornfield was a trash pile. I parked the car facing out where I could see anybody coming in. So I pulled her out of the car. She's too big for me to carry her. So I just pulled her out of the car and laid on that trash that was lit there.
So was it like a cornstalk pile, or was it?
Yeah, a bunch of corn stalks.
What could you see from there?
I could see the highway, and in the woods is that way. But it's right outside of Little Rock. I was about 10 miles from it.
From North Little Rock, you think 10 miles?
Yeah, it was about 10 miles.
A convicted serial killer drawing their portraits. These are the sketches. All of them are women, all painted, he says, from memory. The FBI is hoping the images will help them crack several unsolved cold cases. So CNN's Jean Casares is on this for us. And so back up and just tell us who this man is and what he did.
It is amazing. His name is Samuel Little, and he was living in a homeless shelter in Kentucky. He'd led a nomadic life just all around the country, different places. He was extradited to California on a narcotics charge. They got his DNA, they ran it through the system, they found that DNA matched 3 female homicide victims. Wow. So that initially showed them, wait, we've got something here. They decided they needed to do a full profile, find out what his whole life was all about. They put him through the FBI's Violent Criminal Apprehension Program for felons, and they found a profile on him. They linked him to Odessa, Texas. There was a homicide victim there. They knew he'd gone through Odessa, West Texas, about that same time. The Texas Rangers went out to California with the Department of Justice. They gained his trust. He started confessing to 90 women that he said that he murdered. 90. And they said the details were unbelievable that he had on these women. And then he himself started to paint a picture of who he said these women were, with amazing detail on these photographs. He was not that good on the timeline when he murdered them. But of these 90, 2 of them have actually been confirmed and identified. Family members told, and now they've got justice. 34 of the 90 have been confirmed to his confession. And there are some that are about to be confirmed and some that are not yet corroborated at all. But the FBI is asking for anyone, if you have a family member that went missing, didn't come back, you don't know what happened to them, this is between 1970 and 2005, to look at these pictures, contact them, because they may be able to give your family member justice and you answers that you've never been able to have.